Dartone. Thanks for coming in so late. Or so early. It depends on how you look at time. It's really no business of mine. I've been so busy, I have to take a goddamn vacation. I can't keep up with all these case files. So much crime in NOIRRLAND. Nothing getting solved. But by God, we will solve your shoe case. And I just wanted to bring you in for an interview because I needed some key details about your case. Now, which shoe did you lose? Was it the left or the right?
It was the left shoe.
We can talk about your dyslexia later. It was clearly your right shoe. You're sitting right in front of me, goddammit. Look, you'll not do a lie detector test. We don't need to do that. Goddamn assistant's trying to bug me while I'm in the middle of the case. Now, your shoe, you're saying does it look just like this shoe you actually have on your left foot right here?
Yes, they came like a pair, like most shoes.
So it's a pair of shoes. Oh, that's very interesting. This is good to know. Now, I'm going to want an EKG and a DNA test. Are you okay? You're going to submit to all of that?
Yeah, but like the EKG is here, and then
Fantastic.
Yeah, fine.
We're gonna have a whole full workup. We're gonna get a prostate exam. Just make sure you're all good to go. NOIRRLAND PD is very thorough. We never miss a step. Our health department is top in the city.
I usually give myself my own prostate exams, but let's change things up. All right.
I'm definitely the one true detective in NOIRRLAND, but don't have all this equipment. Look at that. What's that? That's a telephone. A telephone. Wow. They have a bunch of them. What's a DoNormaal test? DoNormaal lab. DoNormaal. Huh. Never heard of it. Should probably learn though. There's all kinds of. There's a lot of people here. A lot of smelly people. I like it.
Good God, is that idiot Steve Germany getting near my DNA test machine? Get away from there. You're going to contaminate the whole thing. Everyone in NOIRRLAND, suddenly going to pop up as Steve Germany. Every single missing person says Steve Germany. Every single suspect for every murder, Steve Germany. And you know what I know you're already guilty of? Being a silly little boy trying to get into law enforcement's business. That's why I asked you to come down here with your friend Dartone. I had to give you a talking to, Steve Germany. Law enforcement is a one-way street. We arrest and beat criminals, and then we flip and twist the law to ensure that they go to prison so that we can capitalize on a smaller amount of a consumer base, which we can control. It's very simple, and we do not need vigilantes mucking up the system. Isn't that right, Dartone? Thank you for agreeing. Now, Steve, stay out of NOIRRLAND, stay out of law enforcement. You can't handle it, kid. You're barely a detective at all. You used to be called Steve Germany Shoe. Just Shoe, not Shoe Detective. Take that right out of the title because it doesn't belong. It only belongs in one place in this town, and that's on McGruff's badge right here. I'm the whole department. And goddammit, Dartone, just like I said, we are going to find your shoe right after I take a 3-week vacation to think the whole thing over. Now, I want you two out of this station, unless you've got something to say, little boy Steve Germany Shoe.
You listen here. You listen to me, little puppy dog detective. If you think you're the best and you think I'm the amateur, then how about we do it this way? Why don't you give me the biggest case ever in the history of NOIRRLAND? Stevie G's gonna solve it because I know that you can't do it. You can't do it.
You're saying I can't solve a case? Goddamn, the only reason we can't solve cases is because there's too many. If you want one of these cases, you think you're going to walk in here and I'm going to give you a high-profile case, you got another thing coming. But I'll tell you what I think. What do you think? What was that?
That's exactly what I think. I think I'm going to walk in here and I'm going to ask for your biggest, most unsolvable case, and you're going to give it to me.
Steve Germany, I will give you our smallest, most unsolvable case. This case has no evidence, a complete fucking mess. You want to take this off my hands, Steve Germany, goddammit? Fine. I don't want to see it anymore. It's about monsters and bamboozle and magic. I don't believe in that. I believe in real facts. So I'm going to give this to you because you're a phony detective, and I believe this to be a phony case. It's about a goblin bird and some missing scientist, and you'll never solve it, and I cannot wait to say I told you so. You ain't no fucking detective after all. Here, take it.
Would you say the goblin bird wears shoes?
I have no idea. It's never been spotted. It's not real. How can I tell this to you in a different way? You're not a real detective. The goblin... Wait, what's that? Oh my God! That's a huge, bird-like, homunculus-looking pterodactyl goblin bird creature just flew by the window. Thank 3-week vacation, and this is the problem of you two idiots.
Well, Steve Germany is on the case.
I mean, like, I have 3 weeks to kill. Why the fuck not? All right, I'll help you out, Steve.
Well, sounds like the assignment is clear. Sounds like the objective is clear. Sounds like we're about to make a mystery.
I mean, detectives are supposed to, like, solve mysteries. Are you like a double negative detective where, you know, you just cause mysteries, like you cause problems? Is that like your thing, like a math detective?
You know what? Your attitude really needs some work, Dartone. And if you're gonna solve this with me, as long as you have a single shoe to your name, you are my bitch.
What fire springs forth? What bile does bubble, 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 bubble. The black moon swings, and the sky stirs trouble. Yes, it does. By violent hands, we kill the light. Through the shadows, madness beckons. The end. Night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Wed at Night!
Hey, what's up, everybody? You catching me out of the studio. I'm used to the big cameras, the big lights. It's wild right now. But anyways, want to thank you for tuning in to Weird at Night. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all your support. And don't forget to share the stream.
Dartone! You realize what's happening, don't you? We have a fucking case. We have a fucking case, and that puppy dog detective's about to be put on a fucking leash. The puppy dog detective thinks we can't do it. The puppy dog detective's fucking wrong. Fucking wrong. Fuck you, puppy dog detective.
I'm still against the dog fighting. Like, I really don't want you to fight this puppy dog. Like.
You know what, Dartone? Nothing you can say can drag old Stevie G down today. Nothing you can say can ruin my day, because I'm gonna find a fucking goblin bird. What is a goblin bird? And like, how would we find a goblin bird? Like, what is a goblin bird?
No, don't worry. I got this totally covered. Like, I've been with a lot of goblin birds, so we
been with? What are you talking about?
Like, you know, they've been in me, I've been in them. Like, I've been with some goblin birds.
What the fuck? Dartone, look. I just need you to tell me what the fuck you're talking about right now, okay? Because I don't have time for this shit. We got a case.
What I'm talking about is fucking goblin birds. I fucked several goblin birds and they fucked me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I can just do the mating call to bring a goblin bird around.
Oh. Well, that'd be helpful.
Yeah, no, they'll come right around. I'm good.
Okay, well, do it.
Yeah, okay. Hey, don't rush Daddy Dartone, all right? Poop da poop da poop da poop. Poop da poop da poop. Oh shit. I think it's coming. They always come.
Well, hello everyone. It's good to see I'm not the only one back. Steve Germany and Dartone are idiots, unquestionably, but it's probably going to be a lot of fun watching them trip over themselves, blame each other, and ultimately fail in their mission, right? Maybe. We'll see. Hey, Weirderinos, welcome to Weird at Night. I'm your host, Patrick Galactic, with my cosmic cuddle buddy, Gizmo. For the next hour-ish, we're going to be sharing an incredible array of art and artists, covering music, poetry, literature, animation, and our usual dose of surreal strangeness. But just before we can even consider getting started, we got a song to sing. Now, Giz, I got this one, okay? Just take your meds and read your sex addiction book, okay? Now, everybody else, I want you to join me in singing the song of the cosmos. You ready? Beautiful, right? Beautiful, right? Now that the planets are properly spinning, we got a lot to get to tonight, and we're going to start strong with acclaimed science fiction writer, the late, great Octavia Butler.
Beware, all too often we say what we hear others say. We think what we are told that we think. We see what we are permitted to see. Worse, we see what we are told that we see. Repetition and pride are the keys to this. To see and to hear even an obvious lie again and again and again may be to say it, almost by reflex, then to defend it because we have said it, and at last to embrace it, because we've defended it, and because we cannot admit that we've embraced and defended an obvious lie. Thus, without thought, without intent, we make mere echoes of ourselves, and we say what we hear others say. Just one more comment on the human condition, I guess.
Wow. Well, when you look around, it's hard to argue with her, isn't it? The litany of narratives we ingest on a daily basis is, quite frankly, unhealthy and insane. I've been a little cashed out from social media in the majority of places I dwell in my own echo chambers, and would highly recommend it to everyone at least once in a while. Catch up with yourselves, check in. But enough of that. What about this? Turn rationality off. Turn what the fuck to 11. The cosmic calamity ain't an accident, cowpoke. It's an artstravaganza of galactic proportion. Weird at Night is a twice-weekly art voyage through the stalls. We love music. We bring the surreal comedy. Weird at Night is it's like a smoky patchwork quilt with Twilight Zone, 90s cable access, Pee-wee's Playhouse, and Reading Rainbow all stitched in. We're astonishingly wholesome for people who say fuck as often as we do here. And quite frankly, folks, in this episode, we might have set the all-time record for how many times we've said fuck in like 8 minutes. More importantly than all of that, we're a showmunity. The chat is 100% where it's at. A lot of the stuff we'll be showing tonight was made by people hanging out in the chat. So give thanks to the Queen Most High, because you're chatting amongst royalty. So what is there to fear, you ask? Nothing. Don't fear the darkness, darling. We're weird. It's night. And you're in the right place. Respect for each other and the flow of the show is essential. Distractors and spammers will be ejected. So give us a follow, and at some point in the night, I'm gonna sing you a little tune and put your name in the pretty lights on the screen. And if you subscribe, which is so helpful, I will put everything down. I'll go get my guitar and I will write you a 20-second song on the spot. On the fucking spot. But for now, let's get going, eh? All right, let the extravaganza begin. Now, good Lord, it feels good to be back. Last Monday, I sat in this chair sweating bullets. Sweating bullets. Would I remember everything? Was I as sharp of a host as I was before I left? Would my computer turn to me as if to say, give it up, chap. You've had a good run, but let's be honest, this is better than you have any right to be. Go out on top. The answers to all those questions was an unequivocal no. I wasn't as sharp. I did need to remember what the hell I was doing, and my computer literally never said anything to me that I can prove. But You're a salty fucker, computer. But that's what life is. Get in there. Get your hands dirty. If you fuck up, so what? If you're criticized, which I wasn't, the worst that can happen is you can do better next time. But at least your art, your creativity is there to be criticized. The person who does the making has a far different role than the person who gives their opinion about it. Life is all about the here and now, friends. I'm realizing it more and more every day. In the here and now, we stream together, intertwining our soul butts to form a cosmic satellite of artistic revelation. Too much? Okay. We also had a jubilant and glorious return to the Discord voice chat last Tuesday. I was there for an hour, about how long I'll be there tonight as well, but the group went long into the early morning hours without me. And you can too. Just click the link we're dropping now to join our Discord server and go to the community voice chat after the show. But we got a cosmic cable access like weird ass art show to get busy with, so let's goddamn do it, okay? But before we do, I want to encourage everyone watching Weird at Night to ask me a weird question. Anything you like, try to stump me or just ask something you think is funny. At me in the chat and I'll answer them when we have enough to answer. Coming up, we got NighTraiN, DoNormaal, and Dr. Jeep in the house with music. We got NotForSale, NadaMucho Newsy news, and much more. But first, are you scared of the dark? Are you one of those adrenaline junkies always looking for the next scare, the next fix? Well, either way, hold your butts or bust out your wallets because we're being joined by Hall of Whatever inductee and Weird at Night legend Terry Goddamn Monstrosity.
I was stupid thinking that I lose the juice, and when I'm off the fluid, lucid dreams got me not goal-keeping, proof is stupid, costing me like the Boston Bruins, no secret. I'm so frequent to the grimmest cup, it's so English, I chose to reach it. Limit bucks, not them timid fucks, that be half the reason. We gon' breach disaster, when it comes then inflate our being. Later on the evenings when inebriation's peaking, I'ma let the acting speak and detract when they mean it. Fast on the scene, I don't bask in achievements, blasting in sync, boy. Band's what I'm seeking, stacking up paper like demands for a meeting. Arguments impeccable, the plans to compete. Transformation from a spectacle and stand on unique. Give a damn what you think, let alone what you reading, cause they'll ban what you need, but condone any treason. And I don't jam with that bullshit. Only read headlines or dance in the pulpit. Plan to the red line or fan over Cool Whips.
Terry Monstrosity, everybody. Each and every single episode for more than a fucking year, Terry Monstrosity has laid us to waste with his fantastic raps. Make sure you go to Terry's Bandcamp or Terry's website. We dropped a link to that in the chat. Also, if you have a weird question for me, make sure you ask it and make sure you at me in the chat. That's the way I see them. So that would be much appreciated. Now, Seattle has a long and storied music history. Everyone knows that. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains. Sure, okay? But did you know that there are more than 4 bands in the history of Seattle? Did you know that until just a few years ago, there was a now legendary group of women making badass punk rock that still occasionally get together for a show here and there? Did you know their name is NighTraiN? Well, you're about to, babies. This is their 2014 video, Huntress. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you enjoy.
I'm watching you.
Wow. There is so much to love there. 1, never miss with seances or card readings, ever. Okay, that should be obvious. Secondly, Seattle is overflowing with talented and extraordinarily expressive people. Check out NighTrain's full catalog at the links we dropped, and check out the rest of what we got going on in Seattle. Don't know how? Maybe hit up our homies NadaMucho.com and read through the insanely extensive archives. What do you think? I got some questions to answer, so I probably should, huh? Everybody wants answers all the time. And they're gonna get them. All right. So I got a bunch of questions now. Ash Maddie said, if humans had a wood chucking contest, do you think a guy named Chuck would usually win just because everyone named Chuck would try harder at chucking? Well, we've made the assumption that chucks have anything to do with chucking in the first place, Ash Maddie. I think they would definitely try harder. I'm not sure they would necessarily win because maybe people generally named Chuck are small and infirm. We don't know that. We don't know. But great question. Terry Monstrosity, excellent question. Why are corn chips still considered potato chips generally? Well, Terry, I am so glad you asked. Thank you very much. It's not well known. Okay, it's not well known. But back in like 1496, when there was only corn. Okay, and one day, corn had like a little mutant baby that was a potato. Okay, and so the potato is actually the spawn of corn. And that's why it makes perfect sense that they be called potato chips. You're welcome, Terry. But thank you very much for the question. Thank you. Madsy in the End Times asks, can you impersonate a half slasher killer from the 80s, half stoner? I'm gonna go for one that I think is actually in 1990, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hello, Clarice. Can you pass the peanut butter, Clarice? Yes. Not slasher per se, but that's the best I can do. Ash Maddie, did you spend any of your 3 weeks off learning those covers you promised Alex FMV and me? Actually, Ash Maddie, no, I didn't. But it's not something I've forgotten about. Not something I've forgotten about at all. As I saw you subscribe again today, I realized that it's been 2 months since I promised that to you. So this Tuesday, at least one of those songs is getting played on the show. That is a promise. I've already broken promises. So how do you know you can trust me? You don't, but I want to, okay? It's going to happen this Tuesday. Naomi Baomi Family asks, what are your favorite places to get ice cream? I try to get it directly from the source. And by that, I mean the cow. Okay, so I like to milk the cow, churn, freeze, do all that stuff, add some, vanilla extract or whatever. And bam, you got ice cream. I make my own. I am a cow, direct from the cow ice cream eater. Madsy in the End Times, nope, wrong question. Naomi Baomi, oh, nope. Sorry, everybody, this scrolled a little wild on me here. That appears to be the rest of the questions. So thank you, everyone, for your questions. It's great to have our friends from the Converge Media Facebook page with us tonight. As always, thank you for being here. But from the intensely witchy to the blindingly beautiful, we have an exclusive look at a collaboration between two members of our community, the Wizard of Light and Love, Blazinspace, and the Bowie-voiced host of NadaMucho Newsy News, Nina Wasankari. Take a look and a listen. Actually, make sure to do both.
Hey, Weird at Night. It's me, Blazinspace, and my trusty sidekick, Stardust. And we're just here to introduce this beautiful little piece of art for you. It is a music piece by Guilty Art Music, who you might also know as the NadaMucho Seattle segment host and an incredible human being. One of my favorite things about my job is that sometimes people send me sonic things and just be like, hey, you want to make visuals to this? And I have the best job in the world. So I did make some visuals to Nina Wasankari's beautiful music. This little piece is called Butterfly. Maybe it's done. Maybe it's a work in progress. What do you think, Stardust? She doesn't care. Okay, we shall see. Let's look at some art.
The way you put your arms around me, I'm helpless in your grip. The way you let your eyes fall on me, I crumble. the bridge that keeps you there. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly.
Wow. What a track. What an incredible visual representation. Amazing work to Blazinspace and Nina. Click those links and learn more about their incredible talents. As someone who works closely with both of them, I'm really excited and I'm proud of you both. Will there be more? Let's hope so. Speaking of more, there's literally no amount of honest voices in media that could be considered too much. And one of those that I trust the most is Converge Media. We're broadcast partners for a reason, friends. Their balanced coverage of events around the Northwest and beyond has inspired and informed me in a world that is rapidly descending into disinformation and chaos. Why don't you check it out?
My name's Kyson, and I like to play basketball. Hi, my name is Eli, and I like to play soccer and basketball.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Back on this rap-ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move, staring at my track list, hope I ain't missing my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own, tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues.
Every weekday at 11 a.m. West Coast time, Omari Salisbury and Trey Holiday are live and presenting fascinating stories and interviews with people who make the Northwest go round. Check them out check them out on Monday on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, and visit their Patreon. Consider supporting their work. I think it's a very wise decision. Now, speaking of wisdom, we need to take wisdom from the art on this show. And if anyone has titled an album appropriately on this show, it is our friend and frequent beatmaker NotForSale. His new album is called Nothing Makes Sense Anymore, and it's a banger. So why don't you check it out?
My name's Kyson, and I like to play basketball. Hi, my name is Eli, and I like to play soccer and basketball. Hi, my name's Kaylee, and I like to do art. Hi, my name is Tia, and I like to do ballet.
Goddamn, it's gonna be great. It's for sale this Friday, which will most likely is that a Bandcamp Friday? I don't know. Anyway, it is coming out this Friday, so make sure you pick up NotForSale's new release. Big thanks to NotForSale for sharing the fresh stuff with us every single episode. Make sure to check out his catalog as well. It has rapidly expanded in just the year we've featured him. Now, even if we're not for sale, we know nothing in life is free, right? We got some bills to pay, so let's throw it to our presenting sponsor.
Hey! You got my order wrong! I ordered double bandages!
More bandages! I'm on it!
What? Pubes? 3 pubes in every bite, guaranteed! Are you tired of pubes in your pizza?
Like I said, our presenting sponsor, Shitty's Pizza. The hospital is just next door. And if you don't know why, just have a slice. If you use promo code Why God Do We Suffer, you get a free depubing. It's normally $4.99, but for you, Waniverse, it's free. You get a pube-free pizza, free peace of mind. You know, Dartone says that there's a lot of protein in the pubes, but you know, you don't have to eat them. Now, you can turbocharge this promo code, shave and save. If you use that promo code, we'll use those scrape pubes to make you and your family a complimentary. Merkin, what do you say? What do you say, everybody? Why don't we go to Shitty's after the show? What do you say? Anyway, thank you, Shitty's, very much. Thank you for continuing to sponsor Weird at Night. And thank you, everyone, for making this promotional code a huge success. Hi. I'm a little juiced up tonight, if you can't tell. I'm a little juiced up. I'm feeling really, really good. Feel like myself again. Feel like ready to be back. And it feels great. I hope you all are having a good night. I hope you've all had a good day. There's been a lot going on. I got a cough. My apologies. Let me mute myself here for a minute. There's just so much going on. And for me, what was going on today was Weird at Night. So, spent the morning with Blazinspace recutting the new intro. And Blazin did a great job. Blazin is currently in Burien doing a light show, not too far from me. So very excited for Blazinspace to be back at it. And very excited to see if we get anything from that show that we can look at maybe next episode. Also, wanted to give a little news that I forgot to give in the beginning. Is we had talked about Manifest Destiny Jesus, which is a documentary about the portrayal of Jesus as a white Anglo-Saxon person and how destructive that can be to people of that faith. And the types of misunderstandings it can lead to. It was premiering at the DC Black Film Festival in August, and I got word today that it actually won the audience award at the DC Black Film Festival, and we're very excited about that. We're very happy for them, but we're gonna have more about it this Tuesday. So this Tuesday we'll have more about Manifest Destiny Jesus. But how are y'all doing? Does anybody have any big wins, any big news they want to talk about? Add me in the chat, and I'll read it on the show. It's pretty easy. Also, I got some people to sing to who have followed us in the last day or two. So let me turn off the music here, and I'm gonna do it. Let's see. The first person that we have today is... Oh no, I don't have the right plugin in. Okay, I'm gonna sing when we go back to the monologue stuff, okay? So I screwed up. Hey, if you don't follow Weird at Night on Twitch or on Facebook or on YouTube, subscribe, follow. It's a huge help to us. And you get notified each and every time we go live. You don't even have to remember our schedule. It'll just tell you when we're on. It'll say, hey, Weird at Night's on live right now. You want to do it? And you're, of course, going to say yes. And then come join us. It'll be grand. But yes, make sure you give us a follow. Also want to send a reminder out to everybody about our Discord server. We'd love for you to join, and then join us tonight after we go off the air. We're going to be talking as a group about all kinds of stuff. It's a great way to kind of decompress. We riff, we connect. It's a really beautiful thing. I become really, really close with so many people that before we were doing this, I didn't even know. So come hang out with us in the Discord after the show. Go to the community voice channel about 10 minutes after the show goes off the air, and I will be joining you for about an hour tonight because, once again, me and the roomie are back unloading a storage space tomorrow. But look forward to that hour, and you can stay there as long as you want. Like I said, last episode, the group went for quite a while after I left, and it sounds like they had a great time. But maybe our man Omari has something to say.
Yo, it's your man, the Big O. I want to thank you for tuning in to Weird at Night. Don't forget to share the stream.
Hey everybody, are you excited to check out WanTube? It's YouTube. No, WanTube, yeah! It's YouTube. No, seriously, it's called WanTube. It's a cute play on the name. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that great? It's Weird at Night on YouTube! Go check us out on YouTube. Check out our channel. Check out everything we have up there so far. We're uploading our old episodes. We have all your favorite bits from the Waniverse. Just make sure you go in, give it a deep dive, and most importantly, give it a subscribe and click that little notifications button so that you get notified each and every time we upload some new shit. Until then, I'm just gonna try not to get sued by YouTube. All right, here we are. We're about to blast off into the second half. We did get some shares. Naomi Bammy Family said, "Exciting news! I'm going to rent some art studio space in a friend's basement." That's awesome. I love having my own private place to make art, which often I don't. So that is a luxury that cannot go understated. Coming up, the beat goes on and so does Juan, baby. We got a ton more for you tonight, all top shelf, all stuff we're very proud to show you. We got Madeline Williams rejoining us. We'll be back in the house. Nina Wasankari as well returns to host another edition of NadaMucho Newsy News That's New. And one of Seattle's finest MCs, who's no longer in Seattle, DoNormaal, returns. But first, we got a music video created by visual art wizard David Carney for Dr. Jeep's amazing track, Snake Eyes. Originally released in 2019, this is a mind bender. We do need to give everybody watching right now a strobe warning to anyone who might be sensitive to flashing lights or quick light movements. Feel free to turn away or close this window and just enjoy the music. When the music stops, you can reopen safely. There's nothing after the music stops. But no matter what you do, be sure to check out these amazing artists and enjoy this incredible collaboration. This is Dr. Jeep. God damn! So many colors, so many textures! Form and movement are fucking awesome. Well done to both Dr. Jeep and David Carney for an incredible piece of work. Let's get you all back here sometime soon. Please, please, please. Thankfully, our next piece is by someone who is so prolific, Weird at Night has a hard time even keeping up. It's a fantastic problem to have. We have another minute of multi-frame animated mindfuckery from the one and only Madeline Williams. Hey, didn't have it pulled up right. Why don't you behold?
Cylinders. These mysterious objects of industry have mystified and captured the world's imagination for far too long. Today we'll demystify these stuck-up tubes and have some fun at the same time. Did you know if you stretch every tube in the infinite multiverse together, it would circle the Earth infinity times? It's gotta be true. I met a cylinder once. They were playing trombone at a bar. They were playing trombone at a bar. They were playing trombone at a bar. They were playing trombone. They were. Of course, the last thing a tube wants to do is be a cylinder. But sometimes it happens. It's true. In fact, if you kink shame a cylinder enough, some theorists believe it can turn into the most illustrious of tubes, the bendy straw. It's gotta be true. It would be a shame if it wasn't, would it? Ask your grocer. You know what bendy straws are good for, don't you? Sucking up peanuts, of course. Another fortunate fact about cylinders is they're remarkable.
Well, that's an abrupt lesson not to be afraid of cylinders, everyone. Madeline is now in Los Angeles and ready to kick off a new journey. We're happy for you, Madsy, and can't wait to see what comes next. Big love! Big love! Speaking of love, you know what I don't love? The news. You know what I do love? Music. So it makes sense then that music news mixed with music itself and someone as lovely as Nina Wasankari presenting it should be pretty fucking cool. So what do you think, Nina? What do you think? It's better be good.
Hey everyone, this is Nina Wasankari bringing to you NadaMucho Newsy News That's New. NadaMucho is 100% volunteer driven, supporting independent music since 1998. Tonight, we have an incredible lineup of fresh new music just for you. For each of these artists, we'll be dropping the links in the chat. What we want you to do is click on those links and follow those artists directly. This is Nina Wasankari, and you are watching Weird at Night.
Quarantina, why can't you see? There's nothing.
Well, you passed. It was good. Thank you, Nina Wasankari and NadaMucho, for another excellent batch of track previews. If you want to know more about these artists, make sure to follow NadaMucho on Twitter. Find Your Weird, a live podcast on the Stereo app that I do with NadaMucho editor Matt Ashworth on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. returns next Wednesday, September 15th, with a really fun topic. We want to talk about the music of your childhood and our childhoods, and I can guarantee you mine is going to be horrific and amazing. It's so much fun to connect with you all on Stereo. I hope you'll join us. Do you think you're going to join me, Giz? Do you think my best buddy, my best friend might want to join us?
Ah!
Holy shit!
Best friend? Best friend? I'm sorry, Gizmo. That wasn't about you.
I mean,
it was about something between us.
Yeah, it's between us, but I mean, this is kind of inappropriate. I mean,
This is it's all good over
just
here.
Working some stuff out.
Kicking best friends out of other best friends.
Yeah, besties doing bestie stuff. Should besties make money? Can we ask that question?
Sometimes I take attack for love a little too literally.
Hey, yeah, that was attack with love. Sorry, Gizmo. He kind of deserved it, though. I mean, he's been really inappropriate lately.
He needs some new fucking batteries. It's his fault.
Hey, don't let the times get you down, friends. Whatever your needs are, the Shop of Wands got you covered. You go to our artist studio, first and foremost, that's shopofwan.com. Go there. Check out the artist studio with we have artists in there like The Queen, like Not For Sale, like Dirty Bitch Brass, like Bring On The Drugs. So many others, like Blazinspace is also in there. Wearing that, you can buy this Blazinspace shirt that Blazinspace is wearing right now, or you can go to the Wand side and get this awesome pink cloud shirt that I'm wearing. And it's a whole lot of fun. Plus, there's a limited time mug available. That's from last episode's auto write from Dartone that I made just for this episode. So go check it out. It's an easy way to support the show, easy way to support the artists you love. Everything in the artist studio goes directly to the artists. We don't hang on to any of that. So make sure you check it out. The Shop of Wan. It's a good time. No matter what your style is, the Shop of Wan has got you covered.
And that's the bottom line, because Patrick Galactic said so.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Now, Seattle poet Chelsea Richardson has received acclaim from slam poetry competitions and critical praise of her books.
She's really good.
She's here today via a recent session with Converge Media.
Awesome.
To share something truly powerful. I hope everyone watching, seriously, including us, everyone watching, put down the distractions for 3 minutes, give this your full attention, and really allow this to sink in deep. Chelsea Richardson.
I'm sitting on a stool inside of Safeway right across the street from Rainier and Henderson, staring down aisle 12. There are 4 items displayed that I can pick up and walk out with if I have just enough change. Greeting cards, digestive help, pain relief and cough and cold. I assume I can find some relief for my newfound back pain, maybe some Tums or Imodium to ease my lactose intolerance, but I don't think I'll find a card that I like. Nor will I find a card that will ease the suffering Trayvon Martin's mother feels while she lies awake at night. The sound of racial slurs murmured in the folds of her sheets, the kind that rise and fall in her chest, growing into a chaotic mantra on television screens across the US. And I hope I don't find that race card sitting there on that colorful shelf, waiting to commit a suicidal dive into my hands. There is not a card that embodies all truth, so please don't go long and throw it in my face. There's a boy standing next to me, brown leaf dusted skin, mild in manner. I ear hustle, hear him say he's a mama's boy, flowers his lips on his mother's cheeks before he leaves, kind of mama's boy. He admits his parents are his perfect roommates, and that is why he will never leave the garden. I can't help but wonder if there is a bullet waiting for him somewhere. A pointer finger hiccuping on a trigger, itching for an echo in our ears, pulling our skin more and more distant from each other. The truth is, we need help. We need someone standing on every urban, suburban, inner city corner, passing out words that are life jackets, possibly in novel form, the prologue written to self-appointed neighborhood watchmen and the police. The first line would read, "Stop. You are pointing your gun at a figment of your imagination. Not all black people are monsters. Some of them flower their lips on their mother's cheeks before they leave. Some of them make perfect roommates. Police, tuck away your polymer toys. We all know that you hold in your holsters the kind of heavy metal that really kills kids. I am not against guns. I am just pro second chances. And I have nothing to give these mothers because blood is not a handkerchief. And I'm just sitting on a stool inside of Safeway, right across the street from Rainier and Henderson, staring down aisle 12. Come find me."
Wow. In all seriousness, everyone, I watched that video 3 times today, and not once did it fail to give me chills. Did it not move me nearly to tears? We have so much anti-racism work to do in this world, friends. Please check out Chelsea's website and please support her work because it's very clear that it's worth your time and worth your support. And you know what? Give it a really, really good read too. I know I will be. Incredibly powerful. We are now at the portion of the show that we call the auto write. And if you're new to Weird at Night, you may not know what that is, but the auto write is where I count down from 10, and as I do, you simply try to clear your mind. And you know, it's very possible that you may not be able to entirely clear your mind. It's pretty normal that you're not able to. However, once I get to from 10 to 1, I'm going to say go. And when I say go, we're all going to start typing in the chat. And I want you to just type whatever comes into your head. Just try to let it flow through you. Do not spell correct it. Do not edit it. It's a waste of time. Don't try to sound smart because that's going to ruin the whole thing, okay? This isn't about being smart. This is about just the weird stuff that comes through our heads, okay? So we're going to type for about 30 seconds. Then I'm going to say stop. And when I say stop, everybody hits enter or return. And we're going to see everybody's auto write. I'm going to read them out loud. I'm going to sing to some people who followed the channel tonight. And then we have one more amazing live performance for you to send us out tonight. So very, very cool stuff. So let's get started, shall we? So I'm going to count back from 10. Try to clear your mind. When I say go, write in the chat until I say stop, then hit enter or return. That's all you got to do, okay? All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. And stop. All right. I'll get going on these. Here's mine. Kitty, shut up. You're meowing at the wrong time, which probably means it's the right time, but you still annoy me. You still annoy the shit out of me when you do it during the show. I got an open mic here. I love you, but I'm going to eat you for breakfast someday. I'm really doing well in this multiverse of WAN, but not so much that I couldn't afford to do a lot better. Do you hear me, the Queen? Do you hear me? Blazinspace. Love you, weirdos. Best isn't something I'm ever interested in achieving, but maybe valued or excelling at. I don't know. Why write about efficiency when you can jump on trampolines made of pickles on a spaceship dressed in fluff and chocolate sparkles? Fluff. What a weird product. If it had vitamin C, that shit would be in the food pyramid. Need fluff. Naomi, Baomi, Faomi. Create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy. Nimoy, Leonard, create, bok choy. Alex F&V, you don't even know what Jason's face looked like in Friday the 13th. Honestly, I saw it once and he's just Charlie Sheen, that's all. If I had $7, I couldn't buy anything, but I would have $7 more than a skinny cat named Lard. Do you think I forgot about Lard? Sure didn't. He's okay. Glad to hear it. Lard is the cat that inspired the emoji, folks. Freddie Dalmastar. Practicing some mindfulness during this auto write and refocusing on the feel of the keys under my fingers. The small slabs of tech. Love it. Madsy in the end times. The aisles are filled with nothing but voice for others, but that's okay. I can't seem to reach the bottom shelf, and I fear to follow the clerk will be seen as stalking. Hernando 206. Okay, I'm just not sure what time to come here, but I'm glad I didn't have a chance for you two, and I'm not going back into my room yet, but I'm glad you guys were doing good, and glad you guys had some good weekend. Hope your day's going good. Thank you, Hernando 206. Dartone the Third. Runny nose on a hot day. Damn allergies. I'm trying to do an auto write. Guilty Art Music. If every door led to another door that led to another, how many doors would you need to go through to get to your destination? That's a real question. If every door leads to just another door, we're always just walking through goddamn doors, aren't we? Ash Matty. Fetus skeleton sale at Sears on Saturday. Riboflavin and Robitussin aren't the same thing, my friend. Trust me on this one. Quim? Oh, itchy feet or maybe just tingly. My nerves are fired. Been working overtime, like a character in a Journey song. Wow, Ash Matty. Bicentennial baby. The strange stop and go of life as I try to put my head down and blow through my own tragedies and triumphs, try not to get too caught up in my own pain, my own sorrow, my own joy, or my own gratitude. I will always stop, always to listen to you, to hear you, to uplift you, to hold you, to respect you, to love you, because you matter. That's beautiful. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. And I gotta turn this music off for a minute because I gotta sing to the homies who have supported us. Actually, I can't just turn off the music. Yes, I can. It's right there. All right. So we got some new followers tonight, and I want to make sure they get their names sung to them. The first person we got up here is Hernando206, who did not write. Hernando206, it's so great to call you friend. You're here with Weird at Night, and that is the end of the song. But thank you so much, Hernando206, for giving us a follow. We really appreciate it, and we hope you'll be back soon. Unfun Kitty has followed. Unfun Kitty, you've followed. Unfun Kitty, life is shitty for many who watch the show. But they all get to go to the Waniverse and have some goddamn fun. No matter what needs to be done afterwards. All right, thank you, Unfun Kitty, Unfun Kitty. And Invisible Dreamer has also followed. Invisible Dreamer, it's a steamer. Outside is what I'm talking about, not some gross sex stuff. Invisible Dreamer, you are neato, and I'm super happy that you followed the show. Yeah, all right. So we got the love sent out to those who deserve that love. Everybody deserves love. What the hell am I talking about? Damn it! Is this over already? How? It's been a blast, and we're not quite done yet. We have one more amazing performance to share with you tonight in just a moment. But I leave you with this. We say art is the antidote, because it is. We say attack with love, sometimes even when we misinterpret that, because we do. I'll be in the Discord voice chat in about 10 minutes, and I really hope you'll join me. Okay, tonight, we're gonna be played out by returning WAN friend DoNormaal. An incredible rapper, DoNormaal, is here with a talented visual art duo, Saturator, who performed as the resident light artist at the house party venue that was once known as the Kame House. Check out this incredible performance from a couple years ago. I'm gonna be in the Discord in about 10 minutes. I hope to see you there, and if not, I hope to see you next Tuesday for another edition of Weird at Night. You all are the best. I love you so much. I love sharing this time with you each and every Tuesday and Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific, and I can't wait to see you again. But until then, DoNormaal, baby.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for a little bit longer. And then, is there anybody here that might want to play a song? Or might, like, want to get on the mic? Okay. There's so much that I don't think I'm gonna learn in time. Why is it that I stress about a time when I haven't wrote in a week and I haven't said what I wanted to say when they asked me? I'm not the giving peace kind. Hike away 100 winners on a mountain peak. Find all the treasures left by my ancestors in a week. Your investors do not speak mine. Money is not language, it's energy for a week. That's why these greedy motherfuckers can come and eat mine. Preying on the people that built this country for free. Time is only enemies of those with weak minds. You get just what you gave to me, and that's a weak mind. When shit is happening, nothing to speak kind. I'll unite the world against you. Then I'll forgive you like your mother did when you were little. And when you get down on your knees, I'll lift you up and kiss you. You know that I got memories that I don't want to remember. Just like all of my enemies and all my family members. Only one thing makes sense to me, we all gonna end like timber. I saw my father hit the ground, that's why I made your Simba. Hyenas smile to my face, but they wanna eat for dinner. I'm tired of running, boo-boo. I'll lay this sexy body down for you. I'll be the sacrifice, can't no one get around on you. I hold it down for you. I'm in a town for you. And so I pass it off of my buckle. You see the face they chuckle? It's not easy to paint this hustle. Don't mess around, I'll cast these knuckles and I pass it off of my buckle. You see the face they chuckle? It's not easy to paint this hustle. Don't mess around, I'll cast these knuckles and I pass it off of my buckle. You see the face they chuckle? It's not easy to paint this hustle. Don't mess around, I'll cast these knuckles and I pass it off of my buckle. You see the face they chuckle? It's not easy to paint this hustle. I mess around, I cast these knuckles and I pass it off on my buckle. You see the face they chuckle? It's not easy to paint this hustle. I mess around, I cast these knuckles and I pass it off on my buckle. You see the face they chuckle? It's not easy to paint this hustle. I mess around, I cast these knuckles. I'm moving out of my line. I had to say I think it's not that time. That golden ring in my ears. I smoke a little weed until it clears. Yeah, I got angels on call. By name and by my blood, I know them all. How many devils want I? I'm giving up my only sacrifice. I will not ever lie to you on my life. On my right, the only one to tell the truth. Be in my. I will not ever lie to you on my life. On my right. And so I pass it off of my buckle. You see that face they chuckle? It's not easy to bang this stuff, but I'll mess around. I cast these ankles and I pass it off of my
You're weird at night. So weird at night. Thanks for being so weird at night. For 100 nights. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird